Good evening, I'm Tamika Alexander. Thanks for joining us. Bama fever is growing every day as the Tide gets ready to face off against the Notre Dame Fighting Irish in just 5 days. The Crimson Tide will face off against the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame for the national championship. Alabama's home team has arrived in South Florida, and that's tonight's top story. WVUA's Daniel Sparkman joins us live from South Florida. Hey, Daniel.
Hey, Tamika. Yeah, we are live here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. BCS Championship less than a week away now. We're all looking forward to that. Just a little bit about exactly where I am tonight. We are here at the marina on the Intercoastal Waterway, a yacht right here provided by Lazera Linton Yachts, a beautiful yacht that they have provided for us, a beautiful view tonight. There are yachts off to our right in the marina, the Bahia Mar Marina, all across the area. You can see the city off in the distance over there. Beautiful night out here across all of South Florida. Very nice out here. Now, another good day for the team to arrive here in South Florida. They arrived at the Miami International Airport, and then they went over to the Fontainebleau Hotel where fans were awaiting their arrival. The team, Nick Saban, all the big players, A.J. McCarron, of course, and Barrett Jones, everybody coming in to a big warm welcome to all those Alabama fans out there at the hotel. A lot in store for us here around the area, and a lot of fans are excited for what all is in store.
Well, I've been coming to Miami for years. You know, my parents have had a condo unit up here for 10 years, and it's just really amazing that they're staying at this hotel, and the fact that, you know, I've been dreaming, you know, the last 10 years that they would come to the Orange Bowl and play for a national championship, especially against my family's alma mater, Notre Dame.
And we're starting to see fans all over South Florida at this time, and a lot of things for the fans to do out there. If you're coming down later in the week, our very own Travis Leader and Bradley Whittington hit the airboat and took to the Everglades earlier today, and we're going to have a lot from that, a lot of really good experiences Travis and Bradley have told us. So that's just one of the many things coming up for you tomorrow. Some great interviews planned during our shows that will live from Miami, originate from Miami. That's 5, 6, and 10 o'clock tomorrow night, and throughout all the way through Monday. A special coming up for you Monday afternoon and evening leading up to the game. The special after the game, BCS coverage, our Road to 15. A lot still planned for you. A very good week of programming right here on your home team station, WVUA. Now reporting live in Fort Lauderdale, I'm Daniel Sparkman, WVUA News. Back to you, Tamika.
Thanks, Daniel. The Road to 15 special BCS National Championship coverage begins tomorrow. Lynn Brooks, Terry Brewer, Gary Harris, Todd Warriors, Daniel Sparkman, Travis Leader, and Bradley Whittington will have live reports from Miami. And on Monday, January 7th, our special BCS programming will start at 4 o'clock. If you're headed to Miami, we'll have useful information for your trip. And if you'll be watching the festivities from home, we'll bring you a taste of all the local flavor. All the fun starts tomorrow right here on WVUA, Alabama's home team. Well, the Crimson Tide is not the only ones preparing for a big night on January 7th, so are local retailers. Alabama Express along the Strip told WVUA they will open their doors immediately after the game with championship gear if the Tide wins. Organizers say they will have boxes ready to open and put out on shelves for fans as soon as the score is final.
There's a limited amount. This year we're getting less Nike ahead of time. They've cut everybody back. There's only a couple dozen locker room hats, which will go very quickly. We had ordered many times more than that, and they called us and said, well, we're only sending you 24. So that's going to be an issue, but we'll have more the next morning.
According to Alabama Express, they will be ready the minute the game is over for fans to roll in. Well, if you're going to be sticking around town for the game, what kind of weather can you expect? Let's get a first check on Alabama's home team forecast with Chief Meteorologist Richard Scott. Hey, Richard, and Happy New Year to you.
Hey, to make a good Wednesday evening to you, Happy New Year to you. Certainly chilly out there, 40 in Tuscaloosa, 33 back in Tupelo, 37 Birmingham. And a cold night out there in store for us. Even some sleet happening earlier this evening over parts of southwest Alabama. Most of that activity cleared out now. Still a thick deck of cloud cover across the state tonight. And for the most part, I think we'll see that cloudy sky through at least early tomorrow morning before sunshine does return pretty quick during the day. Now, a cold start to the day tomorrow morning for our Thursday morning forecast, 39 to 9 o'clock. up to 49 by 3 o'clock. So despite some afternoon sun, going to be a chilly day. What about the rest of the forecast? And how about that weekend forecast? Weather's coming up, so stick around. Tamika?
All right, thanks a lot there, Richard. On your Crime Watch, Tuscaloosa County authorities are investigating a homicide. Witnesses say a fatal shooting started over an argument about a woman. According to Tuscaloosa Metro Homicide Captain Lloyd Baker, around 10 o'clock Monday, New Year's Eve, authorities were called to a home on Highway 216 near the 20,100 block. That's where officials found 39-year-old George Boyd's body with a gunshot wound to the chest. 41-year-old Jason Lane Johnson was later arrested and charged with murder.
He was actually seen by a Lakeview police officer driving in the area. He, along with a sheriff's deputy, stopped him on a traffic stop and took him into custody there.
This was the 16th murder of 2012 for the Tuscaloosa County Metro Homicide Unit. Authorities are also investigating a New Year's Eve stabbing. 66-year-old Larry Travis has been charged with assault in connection with that case. Captain Baker said it happened Monday night around 8 o'clock at the YMCA in Tuscaloosa. Travis is accused of stabbing a man who hit him with a towel. The 38-year-old victim was taken to DCH Regional Medical Center and is being treated for a collapsed lung. Well, now is your chance to help authorities find wanted suspects. You may have the piece of information that could make the difference. Here is this week's Tuscaloosa County's Most Wanted.
Hello, my name is Ted Sexton, the Sheriff of Tuscaloosa County, and thanks to your help, 2 more captures in this week's Tuscaloosa County's Most Wanted. Anthony Brown was arrested on the charge of kidnapping in the 1st degree and other charges. Frank Worrell was arrested on violation of the Community Sex Offender Notification Act and other charges. Again, thanks to your help, that makes 466 captures. Now we need your help this week in finding more of Tuscaloosa County's Most Wanted. Kenyon Arrington is wanted on charge of violation of the Sex Offender Notification Act. He's a black male, 24 years of age, 5'11", 180 pounds, last known to be living on Sawmill Road in Highland Homes, Alabama. Wendy Michelle Gilbert. She's wanted on the charge of chemical endangerment of a child and other charges. She's a white female, 44 years of age, 5'2", 105 pounds, blonde hair, blue eyes, last known to be living on Upper Place Road in Samantha. And Tony Reed is wanted on charge of trafficking marijuana and other charges. He's a black male, 23 years of age, 5'10", 175 pounds, black hair, brown eyes, last known to be living on Helen Keller Boulevard in Tuscaloosa. Information on these as well as others wanted by the Tuscaloosa County Sheriff's Office, please call us at 205-464-8672 or go to our website at www.tcsoal.org. You can like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. And let's all root for the Tide next week in a victory over Notre Dame. And working together, we'll make Tuscaloosa County a safer place to live.
Well, one area group is coming together with hopes of ending crime in the community. Our reporter Molly Mitchell takes us to the kickoff campaign for Community Unity's Take 30 movement.
Archibald and Woodrow's Barbecue hosted an event for the group organization Community Unity. Due to the recent spike in shootings and acts of violence in the Tuscaloosa area, the organization is challenging the community to take 30.
30 seconds to pray, 30 seconds to think, 30 seconds to reflect, 30 seconds to cease violence, to silence the violence.
Nonviolence in Tuscaloosa would be wonderful for the community. I mean, if it works out, I mean, I think that it will spread like wildfire, and I think it'll turn from 30 days to 60 days to 90 days and so on. So, I mean, because I think when people latch onto it and bandwagon on it, I think that they'll start taking pride in it and like, you know, hey, if something's about to pop off, hey, remember the 30 days?
People flocked to the event and pledged to 30 days of no violence. Money was collected for the family of LeBaron Rice, who was fatally shot early Sunday morning. Everyone in attendance believes Tuscaloosa can be crime-free.
You know, anything's possible. At least we got to try. And, you know, sitting on your hands not doing anything is the last thing you need to do. So anything can help. The parents got to work with the police. The police got to work with the church. I mean, everybody got to pitch in and do, you know, we can't put the load on the Tuscaloosa Police Department and Sheriff Department and expect them to get results when we're not doing it at home. Charity starts at home. There's a lot of kids out there that really don't have a lot of guidance, and sometimes they need a hand, you know, so maybe you can tell them just take 30 seconds and think about it.
Reporting in Tuscaloosa, Molly Mitchell, WVUA News.